And speaking to a resident here in Highland Park, there is real concern over the possibility the city will file for bankruptcy. A former city employee, she told me she fears her retirement pension will be impacted, her only source of income, which has her worried that she can lose her home if the cost of the debt is put on residents.
And it's not right and it's not fair.
Jamil Edwards believes residents are collateral damage in a battle between the Great Lakes Water Authority and Highland Park over millions in water bill debt.
Because I live off of my retirement that will be affected if you go into Chapter 9. And then you're going to ask me to pay 3 times the amount of taxes. How could I afford it?
Edwards is referring to the potential residents could foot the bill for the city's debt. And now that city council is taking steps to file for bankruptcy, she's growing more worried about what it means for her and other people.
This isn't the first time that the city has went into financial hardships. And I lost the first time they did. You took money from me, but I never stopped paying my bills.
We didn't create this headache, okay? The state created this headache.
Highland Park City Councilman Khurshid Ashafi wanted to set the record straight over how the city got to this point. He blames previous state-appointed emergency managers for raising rates and putting the city in a hole too deep to get out of.
Let me make it clear. We're paying water amounts as if we're the city of Detroit. Detroit actually pays less for water than we do, and they're 3 times the size of us.
He says he reluctantly voted for a bankruptcy because he says the city has few options left to resolve the problem. But he's also reiterating the city's call for Governor Gretchen Whitmer to step in and help.
We haven't asked her one time for any help of any kind, but now we need her help, and we need her to come to the aid of the residents of Highland Park.
Shafi and Edwards believe the governor's decision could determine the fate of Highland Park, and for Edwards, the deciding factor on whether she stays in her home.
When do we become the victim and not someone that needs to come and save us? We didn't ask for this.
And if the governor doesn't act soon, many residents are concerned that the Great Lakes Water Authority could shut off the city's water. But in a statement, Guila says that won't happen. As for the governor, we did reach out repeatedly to her spokespeople to get a response to city council, but they refused to comment. Reporting in Highland Park, Ray Strickland, CBS News, Detroit.
Now, Macomb County Public Works Commissioner Candace Miller released a statement today saying Highland Park is just trying to dodge its debt. She said, quote, GLIWA should take the $25 million the state gave them and apply that as reimbursement to the suburbs. Then the state should appoint an emergency manager to help Highland Park with this issue and all of the financial challenges the city has. They need to come up with a plan for Highland Park to pay their water and sewer bills going forward.